Welcome everyone to this Past Life Regression live event. I'm Michael Armstrong. I will be your host. And this is a very, very special event. It's going to be a 90-minute long Past Life Regression event for you guys to learn more about your soul, to learn more about the true you. This event, we have a very special guest. She's a world-class past life regressionist. Patti Intoranat is one of the leading past life regression hypnotherapists on this planet. She's a certified level 3 QHHT practitioner, personally trained by the great master Dolores Cannon herself. In fact, she was one of Dolores Cannon's 6 proteges who Dolores Cannon personally chose to carry on her work and legacy. Patti is also the author of Your Higher Vision, a book to elevate your consciousness by transforming lower frequency emotions into higher frequencies. A link to her book will be emailed to everyone with the recording for this event, so you can check that out. Highly recommend that book. Patti has conducted more than 2,000 sessions within the past 10 years, helping people to make a connection with the higher self, to find the root causes of physical and emotional issues, so they can self-heal and receive answers from the source of knowledge. You can learn more about Patti and her services on her website, hypnosisphenomenon.com. Patti, welcome to this event.
Hello, I'm delighted to be here and I'm very excited. Another excitement that I feel from everybody's energy right now.
Yes, such great energy at this event. Really appreciate you being here. So let's
Thank
start off.
you for having me here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I have been looking forward to this all week long. So let's start off where I'm sure everyone's curious about. Would you tell us a little bit more about your work with Dolores Cannon and how you came to be one of her proteges?
Yes, 12 years ago, Dolores had 16 years wait list. And her clients asked her if she could recommend anybody that can do what she could do, because they don't want to wait that long. They can't wait that long. 16 years is a long time. And she said, I don't know. Everybody, I teach everybody the same thing, but each one of them will bring in the niche into the work. And then she realized that she really had to do this. So she sent out 6 invitations to the 6 of us. I don't know how she pre-selected who she was going to send to. I feel so blessed to be one of the 6. And she was so kind, so loving. We just have to get ourselves there in Arkansas. She paid for the hotels, she paid for the meals. She taught us for free for that weekend because she really, really wanted to be able to recommend it, practitioner to the people. And at that time, she called this new program, the pilot program, recommended dedicated practitioners. And later on, after she passed on, they changed the name a few times, and level 3 seemed to fit. And that's how I get to be her protege, one of her proteges.
And what was Dolores Cannon like? You know, Dolores Cannon is no longer with us, but she is the queen of past life regression.
Yes. Amazing. Just so amazing. Everybody's grandmother, no nonsense. Yeah, she wants to give information to everybody, and not everybody open-minded, right? And she just really want to let people know that, you know, this is something that maybe outside of your comfort, but things that you don't know that exist, it doesn't mean they don't exist.
Yeah, she certainly helped in my awakening experience. Just the knowledge that she uncovered during the sessions that she did really helped just enlighten me about a lot in this reality. And everything from the nature of this existence, the new earth, to even ETs and what happens when you die.
Yeah, I experienced a lot of ETs, a lot of new earth, a lot of many lives that you wouldn't believe what we find from the past life that still affect in this lifetime. So we need to look at it from a different perspective and grow from it, evolve from it. The most important thing is to love yourself and to forgive everyone.
Mm.
So you can end any karma when you do that. Some people have so many karmas, karmic debts from so many lifetimes. And in this lifetime, they feel like they are paying high price for something they don't know what they did. And then we learn visiting the past lives, the one that the higher self selected to show them, and things starting to make sense.
Mm-hmm. And
And
Dolores, go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead.
If you want to continue your thought, feel free to continue your thought.
Yes, my thought, I was just going to tell you that Dolores fan probably read many of her books, right? And watch her video from the conference. One of the books that really intrigued me, maybe wanted to receive the training from her. And I'm sure that many people have read this book, The Three Waves of the Volunteers and the New Earth.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was
what
my first book.
Information she brought. Yeah, my first too.
Yeah, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, and in that book, she talks about how there are certain souls who volunteered to come to this planet to help and raise the frequency of this planet. And there's been waves throughout these decades of souls to really help assist humanity in this ascension. And when you and I were chatting, you mentioned that some facts have come up for you that have verified her findings in that book. And I'd love for you to share about that.
Yes, I would love to. This man, he was 70 when I did the session for him 10 years ago. I didn't know that he had multiple personalities. So when I started having the interview talking to him, I started seeing a woman talking to me and a child talking to me. So I asked him, is that your other personality? He said, yes. So I had to, usually I build a rapport and earn the trust. So I had to work even harder to earn the trust of the woman in him and the child in him until all of them are in agreement that yes, okay, we will let you put him under hypnosis to find the cause of his health issues. So once he lay down, he's a shaman. He's an international speaker, psychotherapist. So it's very easy for him to go under hypnosis. But once he laid down, he said, Patti, can you check what's here? It feels so heavy on my chest. I can't really let go. It's heavy. And so I talked to it. And I said, who are you? And the voice said, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I am. And you get others to be in agreement with you. What's going to happen to me? The voice, like tiny little kid, I said, do you have a name? No, I don't. So I got to download. I have a gift of my audience, so I hear frequency. I download the name Nemo. Can I call you Nemo? The voice changed. Okay. And I promise you, if you cooperate with us, just step aside. I will help you find out who you are and where you belong. And he said, okay. So my client went under hypnosis so quickly. And we start talking about a lot of things in his list. And then I feel like, who am I speaking with? So I asked, who am I speaking with right now? And the voice said, I am his senior authority from the planet we came in. I asked for the name of the planet. And the senior authority said, it's so far outside your solar system. And he's here, he volunteered to be here to help fight the battles in your world. But the reason why he has severe left leg pain and the right arm pain, because he's holding on to things. So I said, what is he holding on to on his arm? He said, oh, we put it there. what did you put there? Well, he's so powerful. So when he recognized his power 30 some years ago, we had to hold him down, hold him back. So his physical body can handle the energy because it's about 50,000 times stronger than what the body could handle. So, and I negotiated, said, well, he's okay now. He doesn't need that anymore, does he? I said, no, can you please eliminate that from him? We can do that. And how did you do? We dissolve it. We send it back to source. So I kept my promise to Nemo, right? And then I asked about the left leg pain that he'd been having for 30 some years too. I said, this is not his pain. It's Mother Earth's pain. He's here to help Mother Earth. And he just put so much into it that he holds her pain on the leg. We can help. Perhaps the higher self could. So I thanked the senior authority, and then I asked to speak to the higher self. The higher self said, it's not his pain. We can't help. It's free will. He chose to hold on to it. Perhaps Mother Earth could help him. So right away, I thanked the higher self and asked to speak with Mother Earth. And the Earth said, which Earth would you like to speak to? And right away, I just keep going and said, oh yeah, I forgot you have two consciousnesses now. May I speak to the one who can help him with this matter, please? And she said, it's me, I'm the old Earth. So and then I start letting the old Earth and my client having conversation. And then I asked, what can you do to help him? Well, everything that's been happening, it has to happen. It's a cleansing process. I am resilient. I can handle this. But you, talking to him, you need to let go of my pain. It doesn't belong to you. And do your work in the new earth. Your work would be greater effective there. And he agreed. He said, okay. So I asked to thank the old earth and asked speak with the new earth. The new earth came in and he started feeling the hypnosis bed, feeling the walls, and start talking about how beautiful, pleasant, joyful, loving, carefree. It felt so good to him. And the new earth said, dear, I know you are here to help fight the battle, but we don't have war in the new earth. But you still can help us. You still can help humanity by teaching him, letting him know, waking them up. And after that, no more pain, completely gone.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely fascinating. I mean, it's like when we think about us as humans, we're just these bodies. But when we get into all of this work, there's so much that like a pain in the body can actually be connected to something from the past, a past life. It could be connected to just the energy of our beingness is too great. And we need that for a certain reason to show up as we're meant to show up. Have you experienced healings like that, doing these sorts of
all the time? This is really normal to me. But every healing is a self-healing. I'm not doing the work. My clients have to do all the work. And I always tell everybody, it's 20 times in my book, more than 20 times in my book, that thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become our own characters, and we are what we believe. If things have not been working well, we need to change the way we think. We need to change the belief system. So when we are able to change that from negative to be positive, we shift the consciousness. So I spend a few hours before I put my client under hypnosis to help them recognize the divine power within. And I challenge them to claim it, to own it, to embody it, and set themselves free. Sometimes I put them on hypnosis and the higher self said, oh, he already healed himself talking to you. She already healed herself during the talk. So it's the powerful mind. The mind is so powerful. In my book, I talk about the power of the mind, how powerful we are, and what we can do. We can use that to build us, not to break us, right? Either way, it's the power is there. And also, I talk about the meditation. It's so important for us to meditate every single day. I'm reading the chat and say, can ADHD be helped? I have ADD myself, but I do not claim as an ADD. Just don't claim any label. The ADD, ADHD people, they are very special souls. So energetic, so creative, and just cannot be put in the box. So we cannot really accept the thing that we do not in agreement with easily. And we always try to be more creative, to do things differently, and be so energetic. We just want to go, go, go. For me, ADD that I have, I claim it as my attentive, diversified in different dimensions. I can be everywhere, right? But when I focus, I can hyper focus, the same energy, right? So don't let anybody label you of anything at all. Just know you are true gift. Everything is a gift from the universe, a gift from God. We want to utilize the gift by having awareness of what we have and what we can do to help ourselves and to help others with this gift. That's why I spend several hours to help people find themselves, to know who they are, what they are, and how they can be of service to others once they serve the self, meet all their needs. And the most important part is to have self-love. Self-love is the most important love of all, and very much about forgiveness. When you forgive, you're not doing for anybody else but yourself. You set yourself free. You stop holding on the emotional baggage that create the emotional baggage, and that create physical illness. If we can get ourselves sick, we can get ourselves well. And this is why QHHT plays a very important role to help people recognize what happened. Is it from this life, from past life? It's okay. This life is a do-over. You need to recognize your power. And the power of love, a power of God, a power of the divine light in us. Gratitude, love, peace, joy, harmony, compassion, kindness, acceptance, trust, forgiveness, non-judgment. Non-judgment is very, very important. When you love yourself so much, you love others, you don't judge them. And when you don't judge them, you don't react, you don't have any problem. Because when we judge ourselves, we judge others, we open ourselves up to fear, hatred, anger, resentment, guilt, shame, worrisome, sadness, greed, jealousy, disharmony. Everything turns dysfunctional when we judge. So if we can practice being in a non-judgmental being, we live life as the fullest, joyful.
Beautiful. Sounds new earthy. In your sessions, as the new earth gets brought up, what, in your opinion, is the new earth?
The new earth. Okay, you know how we talk about the old earth at the 3D? The new earth is a 5D. Okay, so the 3D is the duality. We get to experience duality, so we can evolve through it, to a higher dimension. But in the universe, there's no hierarchy. It's not about higher, mean more expansive dimension. So when we evolve by letting go of the fear, of the anger, of the resentment, and stop judging and raise the vibration, live life in joy, and have an awareness, self-aware. We raise the vibration and be in alignment with the love, peace, and joy that the new earth has to offer. Mother Earth has two consciousness that's still like that. And very soon, I check with source all the time, how much sooner we're going to have the physical earth birth. And source say, we'll disconnect, the new earth will physically birth. So soon, we are 97% there now.
We're getting there.
Yeah, imagine that, you, me, all of their audience work on themselves, love themselves, right? And be kind to everybody and be joyful, right? And have peace in the heart, be in harmony. That's the new earth already, the energy of the new earth.
I feel it.
When it physically birth, we would know it. It will be very, very pronounced. The big event, the great awakening about to happen.
Yeah, well, I'm very excited for that to happen.
Me too.
What's some of the most interesting things that have come through during your sessions? Because you're talking
so many things.
Such a higher consciousness.
Yeah. Well, they don't really have a name. We can call it anything. Source, creator, all that is almighty, right? Divine, oneness, love, light, supreme being, higher power, God, oversoul, higher self. Everything fits, right? We can call them anything. It's just the infinite energy of unconditional love that has the information that each one of us need to tap into. The creator that created us. If you imagine the creator to be an ocean, we're only one drop of that ocean. But we still have the power of the creator. That's why we can be so creative. And the power of unconditional love, from that infinite, every one of us has the same power.
Yeah. And when you do your sessions and that voice speaks through, does it give guidance for the person, for the planet? Have you heard messages, any messages that you'd like to share with us?
Yes, all the time on YouTube. I ask permission to share some of them. I don't share name. I don't show what they look like, who they are. It's just the voice. And it's about, we are here collectively to help one another, to be of service to one another. Two major reasons: evolve and to be of service. When you spell the word evolve, E-V-O-L-V-E, L spells backward to L-O-V-E, to love, right? So when we have that unconditional love in the heart, we can be of service to others more effectively. Not, I love you if, I love you but. I love you unconditional. I don't judge you. And that's very powerful. So everybody would get to feel the energy, the high vibration. We don't even have to do anything. We just have to be in that high vibration of love. And we influence others to look within and do the self-work. The universe always provides when we are ready. So when they are ready, the universe will start synchronizing someone who can come and help them with the learning. We don't even have to do a thing. Just help raise the vibration. Be the light and give light to other people so they can keep lighting up the community from 1 to 10 to 100 to 1,000 and to the rest of the world. It's all about self-love, compassion.
Wise words straight from source. Dolores Cannon, she passed away a few years ago now. Has she come through during any sessions?
Many times. Yes. I remember the time that I was talking to my client's higher self, and the higher self said, Dolores is here. She wants to give you a hug because she knows you love hug, and she wants you to know that keep doing what you've been doing. You are doing well. Don't change a thing.
That must have felt absolutely remarkable to hear that.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't stop smiling.
Yeah, it's interesting now that she's boundless. She's, you know, on the other side, and there are people who are doing her work, which is opening up that consciousness, opening up that, it's almost like a telephone to the other side. So I find it fascinating that she's using that telephone to now speak through to us.
Mm-hmm.
Just remarkable.
Yes.
So before we begin, just a couple more questions. One, I have to ask about ETs. Any interesting things from ETs, people who've had past lives on different planets? Any interesting things that have come up from sessions with these sorts of starseeds?
Yes. So many of them get to learn about their soul family, and many of them, for some reason, get to regress to the blue planet. There's no name. They talk about the blue planet. Everything is blue there. They don't have physical form. It's all about consciousness. And it's so free to be them. And when they heard the calling, they want to come on Earth to help whatever it is, what they can do to help. And some of them, not just the blue planet, some of them are Arcturians, Syrians, Andromedans, Venetian, even Martian, right? Come here, offer the help, and they have no clue what they're supposed to do until they have the regression and they realize that they have this skill, they have this gift, they are here on a mission to do this and to do that, and they need to allow themselves to overcome all of the human condition, because in a duality, you have to experience the high and the low, and a lot of, I would call it, limitation put in the box, and we were told lies, and a lot of deceptions, and that really make them feel depressed, have anxiety, and feel like they don't belong here. And I help them understand the reason behind why they feel that way, and they can just let go of that and create new reality. You can live set up your own reality because you're so powerful. You are the creator of your own world, of your own reality, right? So you don't want to be a part of the reality that is dysfunctional, that is disharmony. You can love them from distance and let them be them. You don't know what kind of journey they plan to have, what kind of karma they came in with, and when they have the negative emotion, that's not your emotions. So you need to be able to really really separate yourself from that. Do not allow you to be entangled with other people's issue reality. And once you can do that, you can focus on the reason why you are here, to evolve further and to be of service to one another. And people have different skills that came in. Some of people are more evolved and have so much more wisdom that because they've been around many more blocks, not just here, in other planets, and even outside their solar system we talk about. So they have this kind of wisdom, and some people have their knowledge of advanced technology or the knowledge of anything. I don't remember exactly to pinpoint what kind of wisdom, but wisdom is wisdom. You know what you know. And I help them understand that you have to apply what you know. If you don't apply what you know, it's not going to work. Like the other day, I helped a dentist with her hardship. And we talked about something. And she said, yes, I know. Love yourself. Yes, I know. Need to forgive. Yes, I know. You have to be kind to yourself. Yes, I know. You have to teach by example to your children. Yes, I know. And I said, okay, have you applied what you know? She said, no. I said, okay, when you work on people's mouth, if you use your hands, not the tools, would that work? She said, no. Same thing. You need to apply the tools, the knowledge that you have. Make sense?
Yeah, great advice. It's like the practicing what you preach. It's like a lot of us, it's even the spiritual world, have all the answers. Here's this and that, but to actually apply it to our own life, to actually do what we know and use our knowledge for creating and evolving this lifetime.
You know what I learned? The spiritual people who are not evolved yet, it takes a lot longer to help them because they resist and resist. I know everything, but I read all the books, I took all the workshops, but I still don't know how to love myself. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know how to apply what I know. So there are 4 types of the souls on earth: evolved and spiritual, not evolved and not spiritual, evolved but not spiritual, spiritual but not evolved. The one that evolved but not spiritual, paired up with the one that's spiritual but not evolved, they help teaching and learning from one another so they can be more evolved and more spiritual together. And the one that already evolved and spiritual who forget, they learn the most from the one that not evolved and not spiritual. So the one that evolved and not spiritual, easier to help because they are already there in the high vibration. And they'll say, okay, that makes sense. I've been doing that, right? Okay, thank you. But the one that's spiritual but not evolved, I know it, but every time you put but into it, you resist your own growth. And the one that not evolved and not spiritual, I hardly ever get to meet them because they don't have the interest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your audience, they evolved and spiritual. Some more evolved, some more spiritual, or some more evolved and more spiritual. And that's why they have interest in this. Yeah, they tune in.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely fascinating. I feel like I could chat with you for hours and just continue just absorbing all this knowledge, information, because you get so much from that side. But it's time to continue on. And as we do, as we go into this past life meditative experience, how can people get the most out of this experience?
Yes, 3 things. The breath, I will help you feel the breath because it's the life force energy that we are breathing in. That's the infinite that I was talking about. When you breathe in deeply, slowly, and release slow breath, you have more oxygen and release the carbon dioxide. And also you bring in more source, the energy of source that's so pure into your body. And when you are releasing it, long breath, you release the tension, you release the stress, you build the immune system, you have the ability to handle the situation better. So before we do the hypnosis, I would help people learn how to take that deep breath and relax it out, to relax the body, relax the tension. And in the meantime, if the conscious mind get in the way, do that during the meditation, deep breath, and you return back because we have 4 levels of consciousness: beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Beta, the thinking part. We don't want to think. That's the left brain. Meditation is about not thinking. So alpha is the first altered state of consciousness. Theta, we're not going to go there today. Deep trance. Delta, we're not going to go there. We're not going to fall asleep. So when we meditate, our brain waves lower. We tap into the pineal gland and we activate the right side of the brain. We normally go in and out, back and forth every 60 seconds, beta and alpha. When we meditate, we stop going back and forth. This is how you can help yourself, by allowing yourself to enjoy the relaxation feeling. Okay. And today we want to help you tap into the energy of the higher self. It's within you, the heart. It's all about love. It's all about love, infinite love. And this is how we can make the connection through the heart with the breath. And also we have to use the mental screen, the inner seeing, we call it your mind's eyes. You need to imagine at first to start open up your third eye, the seeing, and flow with it. Don't think during that time, don't analyze, don't doubt you're making it up, don't doubt you're on hypnosis, because every hypnosis is a self-hypnosis. If you can relax, you can meditate. If you can meditate, you can self-hypnotize. And this is what I'm doing to help you self-hypnotize with guidance, with direction. Sounds good?
Sounds great. Excellent. So let's just take like a 1-minute break. If anyone needs to use the restroom, feel free to use the restroom right now, and meet us back here. And someone's asking about aphantasia. If someone has aphantasia where you have difficulty in envisioning within your own mind.
Okay. If you can't see, you can feel. Whatever you feel, trust it. A lot of information from the feeling as well as the seeing. And the knowing.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, a couple people. Yeah, sounds like that. Yeah, so also very curious to hear about your experiences after. And one person talks about they're afraid to fall asleep. Do you recommend lying down or sitting reclined?
Oh, any way that you can relax, lie down, recliner, lay down on the bed, just feel relaxed. It's so relaxed that you may want to fall asleep, but you would not, because I'd be talking.
Beautiful. And also just reminding everyone that the recording will be sent out after. So if that mind's not quieting and you're just not getting to where you want, just remember you can do that after the fact as well. And I've had people who have done the recording a few times after the fact, and that's when they were able to drop in deep and have a really, really awesome experience.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Well, find your comfortable place to sit down or lie down, whatever feels nice and relaxing, comfortable to you. And Patti, I'll let you take it over from here.
Okay. Now just close your eyes. Nothing to do, no place to be. Just relax and enjoy the feeling of relaxation now. Take a few deep breaths and focus within, and have an awareness that you are breathing in the life force energy, and you are breathing out a long breath to release the tension. You can feel the releasing of tension and stress when you practice deep breathing. Do it a few more times. Relax. Relax. I'm going to count back from 3 to 1. On a count of 1, I want you to allow yourself to relax deeply, much, much deeper than you are now. 3, deeper and deeper. 2, deeper and deeper. with every breath. 1. Deeper and deeper. Now put both hands on your heart and feel the heartbeat. Imagine it is almost that. You are breathing through your heart. You are very in touch with your heart right now. Feel the loving heart. Smile. Feel joyful. So relaxed. So peaceful. Send gratitude that your heart is beating and you are breathing. Gratitude carries the highest vibration. Thanks the higher self for overseeing, caring, guiding you through life. Time for you to listen. Feel the love in the heart. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine an image of a red bird, yellow flower, blue car, a dog, and a cat. A green tree with lots of leaves and the wind blowing through the leaves. We'll be using this part of the mind that could see pictures or could feel what you hear and know what it is to take on the journey. Imagine a beautiful place, the most beautiful place in the world. See yourself in it. Create your own beautiful place. This is your sanctuary. Could be the beach, the meadow, garden, waterfalls. Imagine, use your mind to create the beautiful place that you can call your own. Are there birds there? Can you hear birds singing? Flowers, so big and vibrant. Can you smell the beautiful fragrance of the flowers in this place? The sun, perfect sunlight, the warmness from the sun. Can you feel that on your skin? Feels so good, isn't it? Enjoy being in this sanctuary. Now, I want you to imagine a beautiful pyramid of bright light. See yourself inside this pyramid. Fully covered from head to toe. The light in the pyramid is so bright, sparkling, shimmering, magical. The same light, the same energy from the infinite creator of love and light. I would like for you to allow yourself to open yourself up to this light. So healing, so magical. Bring the light into your body through your crown chakra. And let this river of light flow into your third eye chakra. Have this light activate your third eye so you can see beyond your physical eyes. Some of you may feel some sensation, some pressure right here in your third eye, and that is a good sign. Smile and say thank you. Now, let the river of light flow down to your throat chakra. Have this light cleanse, spin out the energy that's been holding you back, and activate the throat chakra so you can speak your truth, always from love and light. Flow the river of light down to your heart chakra. Open up your heart to receive the unconditional love. Expand the heart. Imagine that you are infusing pink energy of unconditional love into your heart right now. Feel the love. Powerful. So powerful. Now flow the river of light down to your solar plexus chakra. Have the light spin around fast and faster until it calms down. Cleanse the solar plexus chakra of the deception, the information that do not serve you. Let the light clean it. And now, welcome, embrace the bright light, the divine light that you are a part of. Claim it now. This is also your light. Feel the power of love that heals everything here. Feel the power of light that has no darkness. Claim your power. Time to love yourself fully, unconditionally now. Flow the river of light down to your sacral chakra. Have the light balance your feminine and masculine energy and be centered. Be balanced. Flow the river of light down now to your root chakra. Have this light build a strong foundation and stabilize it. Feel yourself being balanced and centered. Flow the river of light down onto your legs, your feet, and out to the fifth dimensional earth. The energy of the new earth is so perfect. Feel yourself grounding your roots with fifth dimensional earth. Feel the perfection feeling that she has to offer. Gift her with this love and light and ask to bring back all the beautiful energy that she has to offer. Abundance of love, of peace, of joy, of harmony. And bring that back through your feet into your body and send the light back to source. Feel yourself fully connected with source and grounded with the new earth. At the center of your body, now, focus. It's about an inch above your navel. Imagine that there's a clear sphere. Stay in the center. Place your energy and stay in the center of this clear sphere. Everything is so pure, right in this sphere. Now, inside the sphere, imagine that you are in it and standing in front of the home that you are living now. Observe the details of your home. What color of the door? What kind of materials? Are they flowers, bushes? See it in detail right now. This is your home. Now, see yourself standing in front of your door, the door that you normally entering into your home. Could be the front, the back, the side, the garage door. See yourself open up that door and walk right in. Look on your left and acknowledge what you see. Look on your right and acknowledge what you see. How about in front of you? You remember what everything looks like in your home. Just want you to focus on your ability to see with your mind. Now, I want you to see yourself walk all the steps that would take you to your bedroom door. See yourself walking those steps now. Now you're standing in front of your bedroom door. See yourself opening it. Now walk right in. Look around. Notice that. What is on the wall? What kind of furniture you have? Now I want you to find a wall in your bedroom that is less busy. Normally doesn't have a door or a window there. Now, use your imagination, create a door there. Notice the color that you pick, the kind of material that you choose. Now open it. Open that imagination door. And you notice that you have enough light to see where you're going. And there will be many steps that would take you down to a long hallway. See yourself walking down the steps. Down the steps. Down the steps. You are now walking on a long hallway. Keep walking on this long hallway. Now you are at the end of this long hallway. Look on your left and imagine there are so many doors that waiting for you to open. Pick one. Notice the color that you pick, the material of the door. Now open it. Walk right in. Start sensing into this environment. What does it look like? Are you inside, outside? Look down on your feet. See if you're wearing any shoes. If so, what kind of shoes? What color? What kind of design? Now look up on your body and see what kind of clothes you are wearing. Are you male or female, young or old? Does the body feel healthy? You hold anything in your hands? Are you with anyone? Notice the character you are in this scene. Are you older, younger? Are you in an ancient time? What country are you in? What kind of buildings in this place? Vintage? Modern? What do people look like? What are they doing here in this scene? Do you recognize anyone there? Notice what you are doing in the scene. It's like a movie. Watch it and see what else going on. Just be entertained by the action. You can leave that scene now. And I want you to move forward to an important day. The day when something important is happening and you are there now. What do you see now? What do you look like in this scene? Do you look different than before? Or you look the same? Older, younger? And what's happening in this scene? I'm going to give you a minute or two to explore to this journey. Observe it. Watch it. This is your show. The higher self already selected the show to show you. What's happening here in this scene? What kind of emotion do you have? Emotion is important. You want to focus more on the way you feel in the scene. It has a message for you. You can leave that scene now. I'm going to have you move forward to another important day. You are there now. Look around. Observe everything. What do you look like now? What's happening in this scene? How does everything affect you here in this scene? Enjoy the exploration of the scene. You can ask the higher self now. You could have brought forth many lifetimes or any scene to show me today. Why did you pick that one or those ones? What am I to learn from it? How does it relate to this present lifetime of mine? If it's the past on this lifetime, what do you want me to learn from it? And ask the higher self to stay connected with you and send the information through your dreams. Before you fall asleep, send intention. Intention is powerful. Send intention for the higher self to send you the message and ask that you will remember and understand it. You use the same mind that could you see pictures. If you don't see, you can feel what's going on. It's just the energy, the emotion that pick up. Or all of a sudden you have a knowing. Trust it. Trust your inner knowing, inner guidance. Now I would like to give a gift to you to help you manifest anything your heart desire. And here's how. As you are in this deeper level of relaxation, you are fully connected to the universe. Now, imagine what you want in life. What would you like to succeed? Loving relationship, career, abundance, joy, peace. Now you see it, that it's already happened, and feel it in your heart. If you can see it, you can feel it, the universe will help you manifest it. I will give you a few moments to work on your manifestation. Be bold, be grand. You deserve everything. The universe has abundantly to give us. And now you can tap into it. Enjoy your manifestation. Remember to feel the feeling of what you see. Smile, big smile, and send gratitude. It's done. It's a done deal. Now I want you to return your consciousness back to the time, the place where you're here now, Sunday, 23rd of 2023. You're here sitting and playing the source field together with us. Remember, the present life that you're living now in every moment is the most important one. It is the one you focus on. Anything that you get to explode is for you to have the experience, to learn from, to grow from. Nothing will bother you mentally or physically. This is important. Now in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. And on a count of 10, you will be wide awake, feeling wonderful, refreshed, feeling better every day in every way. 1, 2. You're aware that you are breathing faster now. Reconnect your consciousness to where you are right now. 3, 4. You can start moving your physical body around. 5, 6. You can hear everything in your surrounding clearly. 7, 8. Getting ready to wake up. 9, 10. Wake up wide awake, feeling wonderful all over. How was it?
Thank you, Patti.
You're
And
welcome.
yeah, that was absolutely incredible. And thank you, everyone. Yeah, that was about 40 minutes long, but it went by really quickly. Sometimes in that quantum field, it just flies. I'd love to hear how that was for you guys. Feel free to share in the comments what your experience was like. Life before being born. Beautiful. Wow. Thank you, Patti. Absolutely incredible. Felt like 10 minutes. Yeah, that was quite a journey. Quite a journey. Would love to hear if you guys have any questions. We have a little bit of time. So if you have questions for Patti, feel free to ask. If you have experiences you'd like to write out, feel free to write them out. Wow, I really enjoyed how we got into it in like a lot of visualization. And it was like the visualization kept opening up and up and up. And it's almost like the mind then was able to more easily flow into that experience. I saw a past life and I also saw my future. Cool, Lupe. Hope it was a good future. What do you recommend if your mind tends to wander? Should you let it or try to refocus?
Well, you just take a few deep breaths and you will be able to return back to the alpha level. It's automatically when your body relaxes, your mind relaxes.
Jennifer saw spring flowers in Japan. When I looked around, I saw rice paddies in Vietnam. That sounds like glimpses. I experienced my life in the 20s as a man, a trumpet player, experienced my son being born, and then experienced his funeral after going off to war. Wow, SG, incredible. Past life as a medicine woman. Awesome, Jamie. Very interesting. Sarah says, I was a famous dancer in a saloon. And Cheryl says, I didn't see anything. So awesome. Yeah, if you didn't have an experience, I highly, highly, highly recommend doing the recording at least 3 times. The amount of people who've reached out to me saying, once I did it around 3 times, that's when I was able to go in. Because I know for some people, it does take just a little bit longer to quiet that mind and to get them in that state. I was back in the 1800s. I saw a past life walking down a Parisian promenade. Wow, this is really, really incredible. I was very vividly a boy in a cafe in Morocco. I was afraid with no shoes, and then I lost the vision. Yep. So even if you have just like glimpses, you can do those, you can do the recording multiple times. It's one of the really awesome things about these events. It was quite beautiful, and the sound is beautiful. It's a Spanish dancer in full costume. Nice. We got some fascinating experiences here. I was an Asian man in a big city. I went to a birthday party with a pink cake, and then it was my wedding. I was an editor back in the 1930s. I was a man working hard, says Jeannie. In another scene, I was about to get married, and it was Europe in ancient times. And Crystal says, I saw Jesus. I didn't think he existed. I have mixed emotions. That's funny, Crystal. It brought me back to my dad, the day he passed, and he was able to talk to me and kiss my forehead. Wow, that's incredible, Violet.
Yeah, sometimes it happened during hypnosis. Yeah, we get to make the connection with the deceased loved ones. They come in, just to send a message and just to give a pat in the back and just to let them know they are loved.
Yeah, it seems like
I'm so proud of them.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
It seems like a good state of consciousness where people can have conversations with past loved ones. It almost makes me wonder if that would be a potential use case for hypnotherapy. It's like past life regression, even in itself, was almost accidentally discovered of bringing people to their childhood, and then whoop, they slipped into a past life. And I'm like, wow, it's such a fascinating thing for this human body to be able to bring us into this trance state and uncover so much, and even speak to people who have passed. That makes me think, makes me wonder, where else this can go. I'm curious, for those who had aphantasia, what their experience was like. I always get questions from people like, hey, I have aphantasia, is this going to work? I'm like, I don't know, I'm still waiting for those people to do it. Rosa says, a past life in a Victorian era. I was sick with a plague and dying. I was so worried about my son when I was dying. Wow.
I saw someone say that person only saw the colors. Let me help you understand the meaning of each color. If you see red, a reminder of the anger. If it's really deep red, it's remember the feeling of being outraged that you need to work through. If it's blue, it's the communication. Purple is the universe. Green is healing. Yellow is joy. White is purity. Pink is love. So when you see the color, it is your essence, your energy. Inside of it, just like the aura, when you take an aura picture, you see different colors. You get to see the auric the aura color in your own auric field, that the universe, the higher self, wants to get your attention, let you know what it is about you.
Wow, it's almost like dream interpretations. There's so much involved that you could really, I mean, I guess that's why past life regressions, it's so awesome to go to someone like you to actually be there for the full experience when you bring someone in and out during these hours that you work with someone, because a lot could come up.
I spend an entire day to help people because I need to prepare them for a few hours, and under hypnosis could be an hour or two, or sometimes even longer. I don't like to go longer than 2 hours, but I will be asking questions. What do you see? What does it feel like? What's happening? And then I help expand information. So I need to have a feedback from my client so I can help them see more, expand more. And then later on, I ask permission to speak to the higher self. I will ask the higher self, why did you choose that one? What lesson and how that relate to this lifetime? Yeah, and then I request the healing. If you have a list of healing, I would ask, what is the root cause of this physical issue? What can you do to heal that person? Each issue is separate. And most of the time, one relates to others. It is one whole, what you call big root cause that create little thing and grow big. So I will ask the higher self, it's them. I help the people tap into the divine power within, and would like to request a healing. And so many people healed. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes instantaneous.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So if someone here wants to do an in-person session with you, what would be the best way? How would they connect with you?
Well, can reach me through my email, P, and then my last name, Pintaranat@gmail.com.
Okay,
And we can schedule an appointment. You need to spend an entire day with me. This is a very intense session, healing or acknowledging to know thyself. You want to put all the effort into that one day to create a brand new reality that you deserve. People come from all over the country, from even other parts of the world, when they are so serious and they believe in Dolores' work. It's not me, it's Dolores' method.
Awesome. So I will include your email address in the replay, in the recording email that I send everyone, so they can message you if they'd like.
Thank you.
And yeah, so many experiences and really beautiful messages here. So as we mentioned, you do have a book, and a really special thing for everyone who is here right now. I'm going to actually type your website in. Everyone who gets Patti's book, who came to this event, and here it is, Your Higher Vision. Highly recommend this book. Patti, you are just a wealth of wisdom. And everyone who gets the book gets a free pass to my next past life event. So if you get it, like on Amazon, just send me the receipt and I'll send you a free pass to our next event. Just as a thank you for supporting Patti and for all of her time here, which is just, this has been so incredible, Patti. I really appreciate you and your wisdom and all the good vibes that you have and what you're doing on this planet.
Thank you. I'm grateful to be a part of what we're doing right now. All this one, when we bring in this beautiful energy into oneness, imagine how big, how bright the light is that we can offer the world with this light. But very important for you to stay in your light, to stay loving, because you become an asset to the world. You bring solution to the world with love that heals everything. right? You don't want to be a part of the problem. You want to be a part of the solution. It's all about love.
Yes, wisdom. I appreciate it. It is all about love. Well, Patti, I'm sure Dolores Cannon will be so proud of you with everything that you've done and the messages you've spread. And for everyone who is here live, I'm seeing all the thank yous, so much appreciation for Patti. And I'm feeling the love as well. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, everyone. So much love in the chat. Yeah, this has been one of the best events that I've done. Just so beautiful, so much light, such great messages and positivity. So highly recommend, again, doing that recording a few times. You'll go deeper within your own soul. It'll open up even more. I'll send out that recording later tonight. You'll get all of Patti's information. You can reach out to her and you can get her book, which you will get a free ticket to the next event if you do get her book. So fun little bonus for you guys. And sending you all so much love. And Patti, thank you. I really appreciate you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here.